Hello, everybody. Here I am. How are you? And I can see there's a couple of ladies waiting already. Hi, thank you for being here. Hope everything's going really well. I'm so looking forward to connecting with everybody. It's been a while since I've been live, so do let me know how you are and also where you're watching from. And yeah, let's wait for a few more people to jump on though. But hey, Nezzy and Maureen, nice to see you here. And let me know your questions. What's on your mind at the moment? How are you feeling? From Kenya. Hey, Kathy. Wow. What time is it in Kenya at the moment? I guess it's about the same time as it is here. Yeah. Hey, Josephine. Good afternoon to you as well. Hey. Oh, from Canada. Hi. Brilliant. I love it. From all the way around the world, from me in my room in Germany, talking to you all around the world. That's so, so cool. Don't you just love the internet? Isn't that fantastic? Yeah. And please ask away. What's on your mind? How are you feeling? What's been bothering you? Where are you at on your journey? Are you trying to conceive? Are you pregnant? What's going on? Just let me know. I'd love to be able to help you in some way. Okay. Josephine, you've jumped in and asked the first question. Oh, by the way, with the questions, there is like a way where you can like boost your question. So if lots of questions are coming in and you want your question to be answered first, there is a way you can boost your question, like by, I think you just put $1 on it or something, and then it will pop up to the top of the menu. A super chat, that's what it's called, a super chat. So if you did want yours to kind of pop up higher, then that's something you need to look at doing. I've never done it before, but it's the options there somewhere. So let's go to you, Josephine. Okay. You're 14 days past ovulation, and today you had a pinkish spotting with mild cramps. Is it implantation or is it too late? That's a really, really good question. And also, what I'm going to ask you is, when would your expected period be due? Um, so one thing you need to uh, look into now is, what's the difference between like the kind of cramping, the spotting you're having now to what you would normally have before your period. Would you get any spotting normally before your period, or is this the first time it's happened? Okay, so you are 2 days late for your period. Okay, and now you've got the light pink spotting and cramping. Right, so what I would advise you to do is, just now while you're listening to me, first we'll find some calm. Take your hands, and everybody else that's watching this, you can do this as well. Doesn't matter where you're at. It's just, this is all about connecting with your womb and feeling her, getting to know her. So take your hands and just place one over your heart, place the other one over your womb, and really breathe into that. And feel that connection happening underneath your hand here. Feel your heart. Feel how warm and tingly it feels. And the other hand's over your womb. And just send that energy down from your heart and into your womb and breathe it in. Just breathe really deeply all the way down into your womb. And again. So for Josephine, you're feeling into your womb and you've had that spotting and light cramping. Let's really listen to your womb. Is that light cramping the kind of cramping that you would be associating, connecting with your period coming? Or do you feel like it's a different type of cramping? Is your womb space feeling like it's got something else that's holding on to something else? Are you able to make that connection? See how it feels to you. Okay. And with the cramping, if it is an implantation cramping, for me, in my experience, this implantation is very stretchy, very stretchy. It's your womb expanding, and your womb is this massive muscle and it's just starting to expand. And if you're cramping like heavy period, it pulls you down. And yeah, Josephine, you usually have a strong, heavy flow, bright red, and oh gosh, so it has you bedbound as well. And this cramping is lighter on the right hand side. Okay, so feel into that right hand side even more when you've got your hand over your womb. And I always associated one sided cramping with early pregnancy. That was how I knew. I felt that connect. I felt that difference. I felt that flow of pregnancy hormones going on inside of me. So just really feel into that and breathe into that a bit more over the next couple of days and see how it goes. And if you are bedbound and having those kind of really heavy periods as well, it's also really great to be able to connect with your womb and find out what's behind all of that. I talk a lot about womb connection because I do a lot of womb healing, and womb connection and womb healing really helps you to lighten what's going on inside of you. And yeah, do test in a few days, definitely. And please do let us all know. We would love to know. Okay, so let me go back up. I'll do the next one. And right, Alita, I'm 4 days past ovulation and having cramps and nausea. Okay, wow. Um, okay, in terms of days past ovulation, how did you track your ovulation this month? So, did you know, like by your app, or were you using strips, ovulation strips, or anything else to really check when you were ovulating? Just so I know, because when you're going by your app or your feelings, it's more of a general fertile window. So you could have ovulated anywhere between like 3 to 5 days around that time. But if you're using the strips, then you're more spot on and you know those 24 hours. Just because like those feelings of cramps and nausea, that would be able to, if you were 4 days past ovulation, your ovulation was very exactly 4 days ago, then it could be very possible that you're already feeling implantation, because I felt it that early as well. And I know when you look online, and doctors will tell you that implantation can't happen that early, but it definitely does. It really does. And there's so many women that feel it that early. So, one thing I'd advise you then, Alita, is to do the same, what we just went through with Josephine. Really feel into your boob space. See if you feel that one sided feeling, and really take time to connect, really connect and breathe in over the next few days. So you really pick up on what's happening inside of you, and you pick up on those bodily changes and how you're feeling. And I do have like really great videos in my early pregnancy symptoms playlist. I don't know if you've been through some of them already. And I talk about how everything felt for me. I had 7 pregnancies, 5 miscarriages, unfortunately, but with each one, I really could feel everything that was going on inside of my body. And that's what I'm sharing with you now to help you to really understand your bodies as well. Um, who is up next? Maureen. Hi, Maureen. Hope you're doing well. How long will it take to get pregnant after 3 months injection? Just let me know about your injection. What kind of injection do you mean? And then I'll come back to you. Okay, Maureen. All right. Hey, TJ. TJ, I've recently had 2 miscarriages. I have 2 children from a previous relationship. I don't know whether to keep trying or just be happy and grateful for what I have. I'm so sorry that you've been through miscarriage. And if they've happened recently, you know, it's really important for you to really make sure that you're feeling okay within yourself. I mean, going through miscarriage is a massive roller coaster ride of emotions, and like you go through so many different ups and downs. You know what I'm talking about. And anyone who's been through miscarriage, it's just so hard to explain that feeling of just not understanding, feeling empty, feeling lost, feeling lonely, feeling disconnected, feeling angry then, and at the unfairness of it all. There's just so much that goes on, a lot of turmoil. And when you've got all that going on, but you'd still like to keep on trying, then it's really important for you to take the time to heal. So, really heal your body, your mind, and your soul. Because having another baby doesn't replace the babies that we lost. And I think a lot of times that happens. And it's like brushing emotions underneath the carpet, but it's also like bottling things up. And it's not good to bottle things up. We all know that. At some point, your bottle explodes. It happens to all of us, which is then really good to now spend time on yourself, really caring for yourself, and helping yourself to grieve, really remembering your babies as well, because they will be a part of your life forever. And again, connecting with your womb and helping your womb to feel love and the beauty of life again. And, if you're feeling ready and you're feeling good within yourself and you'd like to try again, by all means try. Definitely. there's no feeling selfish or anything because you've already got to, and if it's feeling right for you, then you follow that, follow your heart, always follow your heart. And I do have womb healing guide for after miscarriage. It's a completely free guide. I will put the link in down below in a minute for you. It helps you just to connect with your womb and just release those emotions that you're going through at the moment and find that peace and find that calmness again in your life. So I hope that helps you, T Jade. Sending you lots of love. And let's have a look. Sorry, my voice is always going. And Esther, hi Esther. Hope you're well. And your period is 4 days late and you've had 2 negative test results. Okay. Do you know at all when you were fertile, when you ovulated? Because many of us ovulate a bit later in our cycles. Being that average person who lands in the middle of your cycle, that's not so often. There's ladies that ovulate early, there's ladies that ovulate late. And when you ovulate a bit later, it also means that a pregnancy test will take longer to show positive. So if you do know when your fertile days were and you can count back to that, and it's still like less than 12 days, then it could be possible that you just need to wait a couple more days before testing again. I hope that helps. Hey, back to you, Jade. Hey, Jade. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Being scared of getting pregnant again as well. Yeah, that's a huge one, isn't it? Pregnancy after miscarriage. Yeah, and going through all the worry, definitely get you. I'm going to find the guide for you now, actually, and put it in the link because it's going to help you to connect with your womb. Just bear with me a second. I will pop that in. And yeah, just go ahead and get your free guide that's in that link. So that's for the womb healing to help with after miscarriage, that one. Okay. Let's go back up. Can a water-based lube interfere with getting pregnant? Well, to be honest, I am definitely not an expert on that one. Caitlin. But why would it interfere? Why would it water-based lube interfere? Because it's a natural thing, right? Have you been trying for a long time? Yeah. And have you always used it, or have you just started using it? Lots of different questions. One thing I would then question is, do you have like egg white discharge regularly during your cycle? Because when you're at your most fertile times, you're getting that egg white discharge, which is a natural lubrication because your body wants you to be getting pregnant around that time when your eggs are being produced or released, and that's why we have it. So let me know if that happens or not. Yeah, definitely, for sure. Okay. Um, any more questions coming in? Any more questions coming in? Keep on. Please do keep on asking me. Now, how many ladies here are TTC ladies? Who's trying to conceive at the moment? Um, because I've been working very hard to help. Well, I've always wanted to help as many as as possible, but there's only one of me and there's loads and loads of you. So I've been working on something that's really going to help as many of you as possible, because I've noticed I just cannot answer every single question that I receive daily anymore, because I get questions on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and email as well. So I can't keep up with every single one of you. I would absolutely love to be able to respond to every single one. But as I get more and more questions each day, I hope you understand that I just really can't get back to every single person, which is then why Oh My Mama Body has now got an app. And the Oh My Mama Body app has just started with a TTC app, and it's going to be expanding as well. But the TTC app is basically you go in there, you ask your question, and you get taken to the exact place on my video where I give you the description, the advice that you're looking for. So instead of spending ages searching around the internet, and sometimes you can spend hours looking for an answer to your question and you can't get any responses. So this app is there to be able to help you get answers to your questions fast, and keeping on adding to it and adding to it and adding to it with more content. So if you're looking for something like that, then there is the link to my new app. And I'm so excited about it because it's going to be able to help so many more of you, and especially save time. That was one thing when I had all my questions as well, and that's why I wanted to create this channel. It's because I just spent so long going through the internet, or I'd be sitting at work and all these questions in my head, and I wouldn't be able to concentrate on work. I would just be writing, looking on the internet instead, which wasn't a good thing when I was at work, to be honest. You need to be able to concentrate on your work, on your life, whatever you're doing in life. So this app is taking you to get your answers really, really fast. And I add even more content to the TTC. So basically, at the moment, it's also at a discount price. You can get the app, and it's a one-time price. And then after that, I keep on adding content and keep on adding content to it. So you're always going to get even more fresh information that's going to help you with all of your questions. So I really look forward to helping you even more with that. And the next step on my app, I'm creating a section for ladies who have cysts, ovarian cysts. There's lots of ladies struggling with PCOS, ovarian cysts. So it's going to be really helpful for you as well. And that's going to include even more womb healing and meditation as well, to help you find relaxation and calm to actually release your cysts. So lots of really exciting things coming up. So let me just go back to Caitlin. Yeah, because we were talking about your water-based lube. People said it's better not to use it. I do have discharge around ovulation. Well, if you're getting that egg white discharge around ovulation, then go with the natural flow, because that is your fertile discharge, and that discharge helps then the sperm to come inside your womb. That's why your body produces that around that time. It's like this extra special, amazing lube or natural lube that wants you to get pregnant. So around those fertile days, then perhaps leave it. Because maybe if it's too watery, maybe it's preventing the sperm from getting up as easily. But once an egg is fertilized, and it's going to connect to your womb lining and be, perfectly safe. So whatever then you're putting inside your vagina after that, as long as it's a natural based substance and is okay and won't affect any pregnancy, it should be fine. As long as it says on the lube as well that it's okay for during pregnancy. Obviously, check all of those things as well. So I hope that helps. Esther, I can't hear you. I'm okay. I think everybody else can hear me though, can't they? So with Esther, it was to really sometimes it takes longer for a pregnancy test to show positive, and you may just need to wait 3-4 more days. Okay, so just wait those 3-4 more days and check again. Because if you're ovulating later in your cycle, which you could have been, then it takes longer for the pregnancy hormones to grow inside your body, that they will then be able to show a positive pregnancy test. Okay. Hey. Shahira. Hey, that's a cool name. I like your name, Shahira Shams. That's really nice. Hey. Does a woman get ovulation on the same date of the cycle every month? For example, if I tested my ovulation this month and it was on the 12th day of my cycle, so every month will be the same. Not always. No, definitely not. Generally, I think yes, but nothing's ever average, is it? Nothing's ever average. And also it depends on like what's going on in our lives, our lifestyle as well. If we're having a bit more stress in our life, then that might influence ovulation as well, might cause it to happen a bit later or earlier or not at all. In some cases, what I would do then, if you've tested for ovulation 1 month, then really be aware of all your natural signs of ovulation. So I've got a video about that as well, 4 natural signs of ovulation. And really listen to your body when you're checking and measuring your ovulation. Listen to your body. Listen to those signs that she gives you. Can you feel ovulation? Do you get that slight backache? Do you feel more in the mood? When do you get your egg white discharge? Does it happen just before your fertile peak? Does it happen slightly after your fertile peak or during? Because it's different with each and every one of us. And when you're feeling that dip, so you feel your temperature dips down and then goes up again, if you're noticing that as well, it's just such a slight change in temperature, but a lot of women can really notice it on around those days. Those are the general signs of ovulation, but each and every one of us has also got our own like personal signs and feelings around it. Some of us might get in our breasts, some of us might see it in our face, emotions, so really keep a good note of that, write it down and be aware. So then on other months, then you don't need to be really testing your ovulation every single month, because to be honest, that can also get a bit too much. I know when you're trying to conceive, it's the only thing you can think about when you really want to get pregnant, but it also causes a lot of stress. And you really don't want stress in your body when you're trying to conceive. Yeah, because stress releases cortisol. Cortisol is a hormone that can interrupt the messages between your brain and your reproductive system. So when your body is stressed, cortisol sends a message to your brain and says, it's not a good time to make a baby because the body is stressed. A baby shouldn't be growing in a stressed body. and then it could really stop things like ovulation happening, or it might put things quite out of balance for a while. So just be really aware of that. And if you are trying to conceive, I have a wonderful, wonderful free womb healing guide for those of you who are trying to conceive, and it helps you to release all of that extra stress that could be going on. So let me just pop that in the chat here. Womb healing guide for TTC. There we are. Do try it and get in connection with the womb and see what's going on and help your womb to release. Because the more you release, the more you're in your natural feminine flow. And I'm so passionate about helping ladies to get into their natural feminine flow because it's so important for us. Like, when you're in your flow, when you're really connected with who you are, like your inner feminine, your womb space, you get very clear on your passions in life. What is it that you're so truly passionate about? What drives you? What do you feel great about? And what's stopping you from being that and living that totally 100%? There could be many things that hold us back. Not feeling good enough, feeling the pressure, having to go to work and do that job because otherwise you won't be able to earn money. So how can you live your passion, that creative side of you? So many different things going on. But the more we get in tune with ourselves, with our feminine flow, with our natural cycles, the more we are being true to ourselves, and the easier it is then to really live with that clarity on what our passions are. And you know, when you're living your passions, when you're doing those things that you absolutely love, just how good that makes you feel. You know, how many of you have got something that you're totally, totally passionate about, but you would never make it into a full-time job? Quite a lot of you, I guess. I'm just going off on a tangent here because I know what it's like. I mean, when I see it happening all the time, and I love it when someone who's absolutely passionate about singing then really does something with their singing and doesn't feel like they have to hide their singing. You know, that is being in your wonderful feminine flow. Or she loves drawing and art, you know, something like that. But you're too scared to show people your pictures. But actually, you're probably like got this amazing talent that's being hidden away. You know, all of us have got this inside of us. We've all got our special talents, and many of us don't do that. And you know what? I almost didn't as well. So I had all this passion inside of me, and I really wanted to help other women and talk about my own experiences. And I didn't know where to start. I thought no one was going to listen. I thought no one would be interested. You know, all that chitter chatter that you have going on in your head. And then I found some guidance, and I'm going to share this guidance with you. So, guidance for finding and living your passion. Basically, someone who really, really helped me, and he's put together 3 videos so that you can help try or help, not just try, help you really to find your passion in your life as well. And he talks about me in his video as well. Because, yeah, he's very proud. I'm very proud. And it's just so nice when you can be, you know, who you truly, really are. And I love helping you to be that person as well. You know, find out who you truly are on the inside instead of feeling lost and trapped, because it helps with so many more things in our lives, all these feminine problems that we're having. It's because we're not expressing ourselves, our true selves. So here you go. Here's the link to that one. Go and check it out. He's just such a really, really nice guy, and you can find out. Watch the video. It's about 27 minutes when you've got a chance, and just find out how you could be living those passions in your life as well. Okay, let me just go back again because I was by Shahira. Genius. Hi, genius. I am 16 days past ovulation and 2 days late. What should I do? I'm trying to conceive. Wow, how are you feeling? How are you feeling that you're now 2 days late? And have you taken a pregnancy test yet? Let me know. Lara. Hey, Lara. Nice to hear from you. We've like had a chat before, haven't we? I know from the comments because your name stands out. You're pregnant and was told you have twins at 6 weeks. Still now, didn't have any symptoms except for constipation because of iron pills, probably. Yeah. Why aren't there any symptoms yet? I'm almost 8 weeks. Right. Not everybody gets symptoms. Firstly, why are you taking iron pills? Did you have low iron? Did you get your bloods done? And if it is because of low iron, then there are loads of natural foods and drinks you can have as well to really help with that. And just Floridix. Floridix is amazing. Floridix is amazing. I think you can find it wherever you are in the world. Let me just type that into the chat. Floridix is amazing for low iron. It really helps it top up very, very quickly. I've just put that in the chat for you. And if you have got constipation in pregnancy, do you know why it happens? Not just because of iron, but because basically your body slows down from progesterone and relaxin. So these are two hormones that come into your body quite a lot when you're pregnant. Relaxes everything. It's getting your body ready to give birth. And when things relax, this includes everything inside of you, it makes your digestive system very, very slow, which then causes constipation. And also, your body also takes supplies from the inside for nourishment for your baby. So do really make sure you're drinking a lot of water. I know you need to go to the toilet more, but it's so important to drink more water because your blood volume increases. You've got more blood pumping around your body now because you're pregnant. That blood needs extra water. If you're not giving it extra water, your body will be taking your inner water supplies, which also causes constipation. So drink lots and lots of water. Put things like figs, raisins, anything that looks like brown poo, that's a natural fruit, put it in your diet. It's amazing. You only need to eat like really a couple: figs, raisins, prunes, dried prunes, and they're actually quite nice. And psyllium husks. Psyllium husks are like a little, you can get it in powdered form, so you can just sprinkle it into your salad or your breakfast, whatever you eat, and that will really, really help you as well. So a lot of fiber. Okay, so I really hope that helps you. And in terms of not feeling any symptoms, well, you're getting constipation. Okay. Do you get an early scan because you've got twins? You've already had a scan because you've got twins, right? Then they've seen that. So when do you get your next scan? And if you're worried, ask your doctor. Ask your doctor and see if you can get that extra scan if you are feeling worried. Depends where you live in the world. Some doctors will do it, some won't, but you always can ask. Okay, and I really hope that helps. All right, ladies, I am going to have to get to the end of this now because it's been over half an hour, which is great, but it's also time to turn off now. So, yeah, okay. I hope that helps you, Laura. Yeah, please do eat all those prunes and things and figs. Honestly, I was eating them after my second birth. After my first birth, I had hemorrhoids. Never wanted to go through them again. Hemorrhoids caused by constipation. So having hemorrhoids is very uncomfortable. It's not nice, and you definitely don't want it during pregnancy or postpartum. So eat those prunes and figs and drink loads and loads of water. Okay. And yes, you are all very, very welcome. It's really nice chatting with you. Please go and use the links. Use the links for whichever stage you are at. And if you're not part of my Facebook group yet, come and join Own My Mama Body on Facebook. But my Facebook group is not called Own My Mama Body. And I can't change it anymore because it's been around for a while. So I'm just typing it in. It's called Mama Meets and Midwife. Now it's called that because Mama Meets is for you women to meet each other, make friends, which many women do in the group, because it's a safe place to come to and ask your questions. And it's okay to talk about things like your discharge, your emotions, um, things like constipation. Where can you talk about this kind of thing otherwise, right? Come to the Mama Meets a Midwife group, because when you start talking about these things, other ladies are going through it as well, or they've been through it and they've got amazing tips and advice for you. And you also get to know other women and make really good friends, because so many ladies do in the group. It's a really, really nice group. So do come and join us there. And midwife, because we do have midwives in the group, and there are also several webinars in there that we've had in the past that are really going to help you out wherever you are on your journey. So it's not just for those who are trying to conceive, or those who've had babies, or those who are pregnant. It's for everybody. It's an amazing supportive place. So Mama Meets a Midwife on Facebook. Do come and find us there. We'd love to welcome you. And go through the chat, find the links. If you're trying to conceive, try the womb healing for trying to conceive. If you're going through miscarriage, if you had a miscarriage, womb healing for miscarriage. And if you're feeling lost in life, you have all these passions and you'd love to live your passion, but you're not, then go to that other link that I've put in there as well. Because I found my passion and how to live my passion, and it's so wonderful when you do. So you go and find yours as well. Go and watch that video. It really is life-changing. It's absolutely amazing. And for the TTC ladies, my app. Get your answers at the tip of your fingers and the fingertips, rather than searching through the internet for ages and ages and ages. All right, I'm just going to finish off with the last two. So Claudia, is back pain a symptom of pregnancy? I had back pain, yes, but my back pain was stretching from side to side, and it was a very different pain to my PMS kind of pain. And many women will get cramping in early pregnancy as well. And Lucas, how can I tell if my wife is spotting or if it's her period? She got her period yesterday, one day early, and it was lighter than usual, but today it's getting heavier. And she has cramps on both sides. Yeah, that sounds like her period is coming, because if it's that heaviness and that cramping, then it means it's. And I assume you're trying to conceive as well. And I guess you were getting very excited because her period was one day late, and then that happened. Get her to come and join my Facebook group. Get her to try the TTC guide. So find it all in the chat, and I'll put everything in the comments below as well for all of you. All right. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you, everybody. It was so awesome connecting with you all. Take care. Mwah. Sending lots of love. Bye for now.